Hello and welcome back to Transformers Review Offs. Today we'll be taking a look at Reveal the Shield's Special Ops Jazz and Generation's Thundercracker. I am very lucky because I have a friend who collects Transformers and he has a tendency to get large lots of them, sometimes from eBay, sometimes from other people, and he'll give me the stuff that he already has, so that's how I got these guys. Special Ops Jazz, I don't really know what to say about him. He looks like G1 Jazz. This is awesome. He's freaking got speakers. That's amazing. Look a little bit closer and it kind of breaks down a little bit. His head is sitting in a recess, which makes it look like he's kind of going like this, really sticking his neck out. His feet, I really don't know what to do with his feet. This part just kind of goes straight down and then the foot is perpendicular. But, I mean, honestly, he looks really, really awesome. And he looks like Jazz. He comes with this little weapon. Very cool figure. Thundercracker, of course, being Generations, has the same kind of thing going on. He looks like G1 Thundercracker. And now this unfortunately means that he looks like a bunch of rectangles with a couple of triangles sticking out one side. But he does have null rays, which is very cool, and these can be attached either to his shoulders or pegged into his hands. The cockpit is not a fake cockpit. That is the actual cockpit of the alt mode, which is really nice. And he's got some good decals and stuff going on. He is a little bit stiff, however, so I'm going to give that point to Jazz. Now for the transformation. This is the fun part, isn't it? Jazz is a pain in the ass. He has a lot of different things going on that you kind of have to take care of all at the same time. His arms are just serious pain. The panels have to line up exactly, and sometimes they don't even fit together properly. The arms have to be positioned just right, or you can't close anything up. And the legs are actually the easy part, honestly. There's not a whole lot wrong with that. Oh, and they don't want to do it. Transforming him out of vehicle mode is a little bit easier, but of course, knowing what to do with the spring-loaded part inside his foot is kind of a pain. That really, really got me the first time I did this. But once you get that out of the way, like I said, his feet are not a big deal. And then you take and fold up his legs, and it's like, oh my god, I can't get anything to fit. Oh, pegging the backs of his legs into his hood is just impossible. And then comes the worst part, trying to fit his fucking speakers inside the car. Luckily, I watched somebody do it on YouTube, and I figured out how. I'm going to zoom in on this a little bit. The speakers go facing down. That's the first thing. Didn't expect that. You put it against the door somehow. Go like this. Up against the top of the door. And there's a little peg that actually fits into the side of the speaker. And that's how you know you're doing it right. And as long as you've done it correctly, it will close with no problem whatsoever. Ugh, I got it! And the cool thing about Jazz, his gun actually folds up and stores under the hood, which I love. Now, I already said that Thundercracker was going to win this, but the fact is, his transformation is really fun. It surprised the hell out of me the first time I tried doing it, given, you know, all the kibble that's generally under Seekers. And I mean, I used to have a G1 Thundercracker who was basically just fuselage. There was no wings, no hands. The only part that wasn't attached that he actually had was the nose cone. So I kind of know what they're like. But that said, they did a good job of hiding everything away. It's very, very intuitive and extremely clever. They get a lot done with the chest, because you take and open up the chest, you pull out the cockpit, and then you take and fold his arms up inside and close it. So it serves double duty, and I like that. And of course he has weapon storage as well. So point to Thundercracker going into the final round. Alt modes. Jazz is Big White Car. That's really all you can say about him. He's pretty accurate to the G1. The main problem with him is that if you stick the gun under the hood, he does not roll, and I don't know why, because it doesn't look like it should be sticking down that far. But there's no way to push it up any higher so that he actually can roll, and that's stupid. And of course there's no weapon ports on top or anything, so you can put it up there and actually roll him with the weapon on the car. So that sucks. Thundercracker, on the other hand, I've never really been a big fan of the Seeker mold, mostly for the fact that they reuse it constantly and everything looks exactly the same. But this is a very cool jet. This is a very, very cool jet, and I like blue. And he's got the null rays sticking out the front there, and they do launch the missiles. And I'm not going to do it because I don't want to go looking for them. But this is a very nice vehicle mode, and Thundercracker's going to win this one. So that's it for another round of Transformer Review Offs. Join me next time when we find out why Spy Changers suck.